Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the stage party leading the academic procession of Lenoir-Rhyne University. Leading the procession is Dr. Trip York, the University Marshal bearing the ceremonial mace. Dr. York receives this honor as he is the 2026 recipient of the Rodegers Distinguished Professor. You can read about the mace in your program. Our stage party includes Dr. President Summer McGee, the 13th president of Lenoir-Rhyne University. She is wearing the Presidential Medal of Chain of Office. The presidential chain recognizes the historical official seals of Lenoir-Rhyne College and Lenoir College. In addition, the seal includes 8 carved engraved banners reflecting 4 core values of Lenoir-Rhyne University and 4 engraved banners depicting the 4 leadership values of the president. Others in the stage party include Dr. Jennifer Burris, University Provost, Dr. Harry Titus, VP of Student Experience and Dean of Students, Reverend Emily Hartner, Bishop of the North Carolina Synod and the ELCA, Dr. Chad Brimmer, Dean of Lutheran Theological Southern Seminary, our commencement address speaker, Perry Fuel, and Mickey Pacier, Chair of our Board of Trustees. Joining us as well are other trustees joining us as staff and faculty assisting in today's ceremony. Now entering the field, members of the faculty representing the academic heart of the institution. Their presence reflects the dedication to teaching, scholarship, and mentorship that defines Lenoir-Rhyne University. Leading the faculty is Dr. Michael Stiff, the 2026 recipient of the Raymond Morris Boss Distinguished Professor Award, carrying our university banner. Next, we welcome the candidates for graduation. Today, we celebrate the achievements, perseverance, and commitment as they take this important step forward. The candidates for degrees are processing in by their college. First up, the College of Health Sciences, led by Dr. Michael McGee, Interim Dean of the College of Health Sciences. He is carrying the college banner. The banner displays Kelly Green for exercise science and nutrition, salmon for public health, slate blue for occupational therapy, and apricot for nursing. And now entering the field, the Charles M. Snipes College of Business and Economics, led by Dr. Craig Schreiber, Dean. He is carrying their banner, which displays the colors of drab for business and copper for economics. Please welcome the College of Education and Human Services, led by Dr. Paula Swindell, Assistant Dean. She is carrying their banner, which displays the color of light blue for counseling and education. Now entering the field is the Lutheran Theological Southern Seminary, led by Dr. Brent Triggers, Associate Dean. He is carrying their banner, which displays scarlet red for Master of Divinity. And now, please welcome Dr. Amy Hedrick, Dean of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Their college colors are white for humanities, dark blue for political science and philosophy, and gold for psychology and social science. Now welcome the College of Fine Arts and Communications, led by Dr. Jennifer Heller, Dean. She is carrying the banner which displays the colors white for literature and arts, crimson for communications, and pink for music. And now, welcome, entering the field, the College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. Dr. Sean Williams is carrying the banner of the College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. The banner has one color for all degrees, Science Gold.
Good evening, everyone. Will you please be seated? Welcome to Lenoir-Rhyne University's 2026 commencement ceremony. I am President Summer McGee, and it is my pleasure to serve as the 13th president and first woman president of Lenoir-Rhyne University. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, our faculty, our staff, and the entire Lenoir-Rhyne University community, it is my great joy to welcome you to this commencement ceremony. Today, we award 330 undergraduate degrees and 274 graduate degrees. Today is one of the most meaningful days in the life of a university, and of course, much more importantly, in the lives of our graduates. It is a day of celebration, of gratitude, of reflection, and of hope. It is a day when years of hard work, sacrifice, late nights, early mornings, persistence, and faith come together in one extraordinary moment. Most importantly, it is a day when we gather to celebrate you, our graduates. So before we begin, I want to offer my sincere thanks for the many people who have made today's celebrations possible. First, to our faculty. Thank you for the teaching, the mentoring, advising, and encouragement you have provided to these graduates. You have challenged them to think deeply, to strengthen their talents, and to prepare them for meaningful lives and work. To our staff, thank you for the countless ways you support our students and sustain this university every day. From the first campus visit to this commencement ceremony, you have helped create the experiences, the spaces, and the relationships that make student success possible. To our commencement planning committee, and in particular, Ms. Cameron Womack and Ms. Ashley Cosby, thank you for the extraordinary care, coordination, and attention to detail that you have brought to this day. I know we've made this commencement look effortless, but I want you all to know that it reflects many months of planning and dedicated work of people across this entire campus. I want to thank the members of our music department for sharing their gifts with us today. Thank you for helping make this ceremony more beautiful, more meaningful, and worthy of our graduates. We are also honored today to welcome our commencement speaker, Mr. Perry Fuel, along with his family and friends. Perry, we are grateful for your presence, your example, and the wisdom you will share with our graduates. I also want to recognize and welcome the members of the Lenoir-Rhyne University Board of Trustees who are with us today. Thank you for your leadership, your stewardship, and your deep commitment to the future of this university. And now, for the supporters, the parents, the family members, the friends, and the loved ones of our graduates. I welcome you here to campus today, and thank you. Today belongs to you as well. Behind every graduate crossing this stage is a circle of people who offered encouragement, patience, sacrifice, guidance, and love. Graduates, I want you to look around, and I want you to give a huge round of applause today to all those people who made this day possible for you. Let's hear it for them. So many people here in this stadium tonight helped carry these graduates through difficult days, celebrated their victories, and believed in the bright future that brought you all to this moment. Thank you for entrusting these students to us and for the many ways you have helped them to become the people they are today. And now, graduates, class of 2026. It's time for me to talk about you. At Lenoir-Rhyne, we often talk about what it means to shine ever brighter. And these words are much more than a theme. They are an invitation for you to shine your light, to share that light with others, to show folks that there is hope and opportunity and purpose in the world. And as a Lenoir-Rhyne graduate, we know that you will continue to embody and carry that light forward. And always remember to shine ever brighter because of the time that you have spent at Lenoir-Rhyne. Today, it is my honor to feature a couple of our graduates who are shining ever brighter today and in this moment. First, I want to recognize Felicia Jackson. Felicia, would you stand if you are able? Felicia is an outstanding student in the Master of Arts in Teaching program. Felicia is a recipient of the prestigious NSF Noyce STEM Teacher Scholarship. This scholarship was funded through a historic $1.2 million grant, the first of its kind at Lenoir-Rhyne University. Felicia is already living out her calling as a dedicated science teacher at 71st High School in Fayetteville, North Carolina. This year, she earned the MAT Student Teacher Award and achieved a perfect score on her Praxis 2 subject matter test. Congratulations, Felicia. I would now like to ask Evelyn Paulino to please stand. Evelyn graduates today magna cum laude with her BA in Human Resources Management and a concentration in Business Management. Winner of the Dean's Award and Executive Vice President of the Student Government Association, she will begin working at CommScope in Human Resources after graduation. Congratulations. Would Jonathan Lakeman please stand if you are able? Jonathan graduates today with degrees in religious studies and my personal undergraduate degree, philosophy. He will continue his educational journey at Duke Divinity School where he will enter the Master of Divinity program. Jonathan reminds us that shining ever brighter also means pursuing wisdom, service, and a life of faithful purpose. Congratulations, Jonathan. We would also like to recognize Marta Escudero Caño, earning her BS in biochemistry today and graduating cum laude. She represents the excellence and ambition of our students in the sciences. With her acceptance to the Master's in Biomedical Research program at Wake Forest University, Marta carries forward a spirit of inquiry and discovery that defines a Lenoir-Rhyne education. Congratulations, Marta. One of the things we are most proud of here at Lenoir-Rhyne University is the incredible postgraduate success that our graduates achieve. Last year, 99% of the graduates who were sitting in these seats where you are right now, within 6 months were in graduate school or had full-time employment. I would like to recognize today that there's one group of students in the audience that has already achieved a 100% post-graduation and graduate school placement rate, our Bachelor of Science in Nursing students. After graduation, they will be going on to places like Vanderbilt University Medical Center, Caramont Health, Catawba Valley Medical Center, and many, many more great health-related institutions. Their achievement not only reflects their skill and dedication, but the care that they are prepared to deliver to heal and serve their communities. So now, before we get all formal, and get ready to award all these degrees, there are a couple more special groups I would like to recognize. First, I would like to acknowledge all of you who have completed the Bear Bucket List. Would you please stand if you are wearing your Bear Bucket List medallion, please? Now this is a serious accomplishment. It means you did not simply attend Lenoir-Rhyne, but you experienced it. You found your way into our traditions, our spirit, and the heart of our community. You attended late night at the SHU. You took a first day of class picture at the Charge. You joined a club, or 3, or 4, or 5, and so much more. You made memories with friends and checked off those uniquely LR experiences, and you truly embraced what it means to be part of Bear Nation. Congratulations, you are officially among our most spirited Bears. I would also like to recognize this evening our Lenoir-Rhyne University legacy graduates, those whose families have a special connection to the university across the generations. If you have a parent, a grandparent, a sibling, or a family member who graduated from Lenoir-Rhyne University before you, would you please stand? You are carrying on a remarkable family tradition. This is one of my favorite things about Lenoir-Rhyne University, that for 3, 4, and in some cases 5 generations, families have been sending their students here to become Bears. It is a beautiful reminder of the light of Lenoir-Rhyne that continues to shine and be passed from one generation to the next. And finally, we want to acknowledge those graduates who now hold multiple Lenoir-Rhyne University degrees. If this is your second, or maybe even your third Lenoir-Rhyne University degree, would you please stand? This is a new recognition here at Lenoir-Rhyne University, and I am very proud to tell you that you are now called Bears Squared. You are someone who chose LR once and then chose LR again, and that says something powerful about the relationships, the education, and the sense of purpose that you found here. You are the proof that the LR experience does not end at graduation. It continues to grow and live inside you. So, graduates, as you prepare to cross this stage, know that you do so with the pride of the entire university behind you. You are part of a community that has challenged you, has supported you, believed in you, and prepared you for whatever comes next. You leave here, of course, with a degree, but also with a responsibility to carry your light into the world, to lead with integrity, to serve with compassion, to think with curiosity, to achieve excellence, and to build communities of connection and care. Wherever life takes you next, may you remember that you will always be part of Lenoir-Rhyne University. As we say, once a bear, always a bear. That's right. And one last thing. As you know, I am your new president, and this is my first commencement with you all. So I think it's really important to set some ground rules for what's about to happen here today. Many of you may think of this as a very solemn occasion, and it certainly is worthy of decorum and respect. But I also would be incredibly disappointed if you all did not bring some fun on up to this stage when you get those diploma covers in a few minutes. So I want to be very clear. I endorse fist bumping, dances, selfies with the president. All forms of expression of joy on this stage are welcome when you come up to get your diploma covers. I want to see it. I want to hear those families cheer loud and cheer proud for these graduates because you have done it. And I have one final question for you. What time is it? What time is it? All right, let's go Bears. Would you all please stand and join our wind ensemble as they play our national anthem.
Let us pray. Gracious and sustaining God, we gather at this moment of new beginnings with grateful hearts. We give thanks for the journey that has brought these graduates to this day, for the learning that has shaped their minds, the friendships that have strengthened their spirits, and the challenges that have refined their character. Be present among us as we celebrate their accomplishments. Grant them clarity of purpose as they step into what comes next, courage to face the unknown, and wisdom to use their gifts in ways that serve the common good. Bless the families, friends, and mentors who have supported and encouraged them along the way. May their pride today be matched by continued love and guidance in the years ahead. In a world that is often uncertain, make these graduates instruments of hope, committed to justice, guided by compassion, and steadfast in integrity. As this ceremony begins, center our hearts in gratitude and lift our eyes toward the possibilities before us. It is in Christ's name we pray. Amen. You may be seated.
It's an earth song, it's a love song. It's an earth song, it's a love song. And I've been waiting, and I've been waiting long, and I've been and I've been waiting long for a new song, for a new song. It's a new song, it's a live song. It's a new song, it's a live song. Strong as the shoots of a new bird, strong as the bursting of new birds, strong as the shoots of a new bird, strong as the bursting of new birds, strong as the coming of the first drop from its mother's womb, its mother's womb. It's a new song, it's a spring song, it's a spring song. It's a new song, it's a spring song, it's a spring song. And I've been waiting, and I've been waiting long, and I've been waiting, and I've been waiting long for this spring song. It's a new song, it's a spring song. It's a new song, it's a live song. It's a new song, a live song, a spring song. It's a new song.
Good afternoon and welcome to Moretz Stadium on a beautiful day. Graduates, families, faculty, staff, and honored guests, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, it is my privilege to welcome you to this remarkable day at Lenoir-Rhyne University. Commencement is a milestone, both a closing chapter and a beginning, inviting us to honor the dedication, resilience, and growth that brought you to this moment, and to step forward with confidence, gratitude, and purpose. Graduates, it took a great deal for you to be here today. Late nights, early mornings, and the steady choice to keep going when things were difficult. You have earned this day, and you should be proud. I also hope you will pause to remember the people who walked with you, family and friends, mentors and professors, coaches and classmates, because none of us reaches a moment like this alone. As you leave here today, you carry more than a degree. You carry the lessons learned in classrooms and labs, the character shaped through service and leadership, and the perspective gained through challenge and change. Use what you have learned to lead with integrity, to serve with compassion, and to think clearly and courageously in a world that truly, truly needs your gifts. We are proud of what you have accomplished here, and we are excited to see what you will build next. Wherever your path leads, near or far, we want you to know that you will always have a home in the Lenoir-Rhyne community, and a university that will cheer for you, pray for you, and welcome you back. In Lenoir-Rhyne's alma mater, Fair Star of Carolina, we are reminded to fling wide the red and black, oh, sing aloud her praises. Today, we do exactly that, celebrating you and all you have worked for, and honoring the promise of what comes next. Congratulations, class of 2026. This day is yours.
I have the honor of introducing our speakers for today's ceremony. First, we have Tanley Carlton. From Lenoir, North Carolina. She's graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing with a minor in psychology. During her time on campus, she has served as president of Student Government Association, where she worked to advocate for student voices and foster leadership. She also has served as resident assistant, campus tour guide, and mentor for international students. She is passionate about serving others and plans to pursue a career in nursing where she can care for underserved communities, both locally and around the world. Tanley Carlton.
Good evening, everyone. To our faculty, staff, administration, families, friends, mentors, and to my fellow graduates, congratulations. Standing here tonight feels surreal. For years, graduation felt like something so far away, something we talked about, prayed about, cried about, and worked toward, but something that still felt almost impossible to imagine. And yet, here we are. We are sitting in the very moment we once prayed for. There were moments I thought this day would never come. Moments where exhaustion was louder than hope, where doubt was stronger than confidence, and where giving up seemed easier than pushing forward. But today proved something very powerful. We kept going. And that matters, because graduation is not proof that life was easy. It's proof that quitting did not win. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tanley Carlton, and I'm honored to stand before you tonight as your undergraduate student speaker. I'm graduating with my Bachelor of Science in Nursing with a minor in psychology, and I've had the incredible privilege of serving as your Student Government Association president. Standing here tonight means more to me than words can fully explain. I stand here not because I had all the answers, but because I learned how to keep showing up, even when I was tired, uncertain, or afraid. And before anything else, I have to say thank you, Lord. Thank you for every closed door that led to a better one. Thank you for every prayer that didn't unfold the way I expected, but guided me exactly where I needed to be. Thank you for strength when mine ran out, and thank you for grace when I felt like I was falling behind. Faith carried me here, and I know I'm not alone in that. Some of us survived this season on coffee and prayers, and for the majority, it was mostly prayers. Faith was not just something I carried on Sundays, though. It carried me Monday through Friday, before exams, before clinicals, and before interviews. It carried me before hard conversations and before the moments when fear tried to convince me that I wasn't enough. It carried me through the uncertainty, through the pressure, and even through the pain of having to slow down and heal this year. And through it all, God reminded me that purpose does not require perfect clarity, but only faithful obedience. One verse that carried me through this season is Galatians 6:9. It reads, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." This verse became personal for me because if I'm being honest, this year tested me in ways I never expected. This year was hard. In the middle of finishing nursing school, preparing for graduation, and carrying all the responsibilities that come with leadership in life, I tore my ACL. And suddenly I went from constantly moving to having to slow down. I had to relearn to walk, which was something I considered so simple, something people do every day without thinking, and I had to learn it again. In this season, God taught me something, though, that I will never forget. Strength is not always loud. Sometimes strength looks like taking one painful step forward. Sometimes faith looks like trusting God when progress feels slow. Sometimes healing is humbling. There were days I felt frustrated, days I felt behind, and days I wondered how I was going to make it through this. But even there in those dark moments, God was present. God reminded me that slowing down doesn't mean that you're falling behind. He reminded me that asking for help is not a weakness, and that healing takes time. Every single painful step reminded me not to grow weary and to keep going. So I want to encourage you. Keep going, even when it's slow. Keep going, even when it hurts. And keep going, even when it feels like no one sees your work. Because in due season, there will be a harvest. And one of the greatest blessings God gave me during this season was the reminder that I was never meant to walk alone. He showed me the beauty of people who truly show up for you. Through friends and family who sat with me, checked on me, who helped me, and reminded me that I didn't have to carry everything alone. And that kind of love changes you. It reminded me that community is one of God's greatest gifts. Tonight, I also want to acknowledge something very important. None of us got here alone. Behind every cap and gown is a story that people may fully never know. A story of sacrifice, of struggle, of people who believed in us before we fully believed in ourselves. So to my village, my family, I want to say thank you. Thank you for every sacrifice you made so I could stand here. Thank you for every prayer whispered when I didn't even know I needed it. And thank you for every phone call, every encouraging word, and every moment you reminded me I can't quit. We experienced loss, people we love, people who were important to us, and people we wish could be here tonight to see this moment. And even through that grief, even through those empty chairs and silent spaces, we kept going. And in many ways, we're still carrying them with us into this moment. And because of that love and support, I stand here not just as one person, but as a reflection of many who poured into me along the way. To my mom, I especially thank you for being strong when life demanded it, for loving me through every season and for showing me what resilience looks like. Your sacrifices are written into every part of this moment. to my fiance, thank you for supporting me through the stress, the tears, and all the moments when nursing school felt overwhelming. And to my nursing classmates, my friends, my Nightingales group chat, thank you for the tears, the panic, the checkoffs, the clinicals, the exams, the breakdowns, and the "does anybody even understand this" messages sent at midnight. For laughing so hard that we didn't cry, for crying anyways, and for reminding us that we could do hard things. And my last thank you is to Dean Titus. Some people give us lectures, and others give us belief, and sometimes belief is what gets you through. Thank you for your leadership, your support, and for helping students feel seen. And if I can leave you all with anything tonight, let it be this. Life after graduation will not be easy for us. We will face rejection, we will face uncertainty, and there will be moments where we question where we're on the right path. Some dreams may take us longer than expected, and some prayers may take longer to be answered, but finish anyways. It may take you twice as long, but finish anyways. Do not confuse taking time with failure. Sometimes we bloom late because roots take time. Your timeline is yours for a reason, and delayed does not mean denied. Keep going, because success is not always fast. Sometimes success looks like refusing to stop. And while you're fighting to reach your goals, never forget that your value is never tied to how quickly you got there. Your worth has always been in who you are, and I need every graduate here tonight to hear this clearly. You matter. You make a difference. Your presence matters and your voice matters. If you were not here, people would be lacking. You matter not because of your titles and not because of awards, but because of who you are. Sometimes your impact may not be loud. Sometimes it's staying after a long day to help your classmate understand the material. Sometimes it's choosing kindness in stressful moments instead of letting pressure take over. And sometimes it's showing up consistently, even when your life outside of school is overwhelming. In those quiet moments, you may have shaped more lives than you could ever realize. And in a world that often feels heavy, your willingness to serve others brings light, healing, and hope to those around you. One day we will look back and think, these are what our parents called the good old days. The late night study sessions, the walks across campus, the random CAF conversations, and the stress we swore we would never miss. One day we will wish we could come back, not for the stress, but for the people and the version of ourselves that we found here. One day we will miss these moments that we rushed through. One of my favorite songs is Scott Street by Phoebe Bridgers, and there's a line that says, "Anyway, don't be a stranger." I think that this is a perfect way to leave this chapter because graduation is both a celebration and a goodbye. Life is going to take us into different directions, different cities, different careers, and different seasons of life. People that we see every day may become people we only think about sometimes, but don't disappear. Don't be a stranger to the people who helped you. Don't be a stranger to your purpose, and don't be a stranger to yourself. Stay connected, keep loving people, keep showing up, and keep answering the call that God has on your life. Be the kind of person who is remembered for the way that they showed up for others. So class of 2026, we did not get here by chance. We're here because we were called here. We are here because we endured, we believed, and because God made a way. So walk boldly into what comes next. Trust God with what you cannot control. Keep going when it gets hard. Finish what you start. Remember that you matter, and wherever life takes you next, anyway, don't be a stranger. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it.
Our next speaker is Hickory Christian, a Doctor of Nursing Practice graduate, originally from Flint, Michigan, now resides in Charlotte, North Carolina, with a distinguished 15-year career in nursing, including the last 7 years dedicated to labor, delivery, and postpartum care. Hickory takes pride in being a steadfast advocate for her patients and her peers. While completing her doctorate, she proudly served as a student ambassador for the FNP DNP cohort of 2026. Following today's ceremony, Hickory looks forward to beginning the next chapter of her career as a family nurse practitioner specializing in women's health. She would like to thank her family and friends for their unwavering love and support throughout this journey. Hickory.
members of the Board of Trustees, President McGee, faculty, staff, families, and most importantly, the Lenoir-Rhyne University graduating class of 2026, thank you so much for the honor of speaking to you today. I can vividly remember the overwhelming wave of nervousness and imposter syndrome that washed over me as I walked onto this campus for the first time 2.5 years ago. A little voice in the back of my mind kept repeating, "Who do you think you are trying to pursue a doctorate?" I pushed that voice aside, met my cohort, toured the campus, connected with our professors, and began one of the hardest and most rewarding journeys of my life. I'm not what most would consider a traditional Lenoir-Rhyne student. At 44 years old, I've lived a lot more life than many of you graduating today. My path hasn't been linear. It's been shaped by personal choices, some wise, some very questionable. I married way too young, had 3 beautiful daughters before establishing a career, divorced, navigated nursing school as a single mother with very young children. I became a registered nurse, remarried, and for a while I thought that my journey had reached its destination. Standing before you today, I can say with pride, I'm a bear, and after today, an alumnus of this great university. I may be biased, but I truly believe there's no faculty more dedicated to the success of their students than those here at Lenoir-Rhyne. The compassion, care, and commitment they show is remarkable. I feel incredibly fortunate to have been mentored, coached, pushed, and pulled across the finish line by such phenomenal individuals. Class of 2026, today is an exceptional day. For some of you, this is the first of many commencements you'll walk. For others, like me, this is the pinnacle, the highest level of education you plan to achieve. The road to this moment has looked different for all of us. For some, it may have felt smooth and straightforward. For many others, it's been filled with potholes, rumble strips, and moments where it felt like the road itself disappeared beneath you. And yet, here we are. By now, I'm sure many of you have been asked the inevitable question, what's next? For me, the answer is very simple. A vacation, followed by a week-long nap. But I understand the deeper question behind it. And while it's true that it's okay not to know what's next, the key is not to become complacent while figuring that out. When I first learned how long this degree would take, it felt daunting. Being a full-time student is one thing when you're only responsible for yourself. Doing it as a wife, a mother, and a full-time nurse is something entirely different. Whenever I felt discouraged, I returned to a quote by Earl Nightingale. Don't let the fear of the time it will take to accomplish something stand in your way of doing it. The time will pass anyway. My daughters are probably tired of hearing me say that. I want to offer you a slightly different perspective on time. Each of us has a start date, the day we were born, and one day we'll all have an end date, the day we pass on. When those dates are written together, there's a dash between them. That dash represents your life. Everything you did or didn't do, the people you loved, the risks you took, the chances you avoided, your failures, your accomplishments, your regrets, your triumphs, all of it lives within that dash. Today is one of those moments that adds meaning to it. I admit I wasn't fully convinced I should return to school for this degree. It took me starting and stopping 3 separate times over the course of 10 years just to complete a 1-year bridge program for my bachelor's degree. I was comfortable in my nursing career. I had stability, flexibility, and opportunity. But my younger sister, someone I'll forever be grateful for, challenged me to do more, to make the most of my dash. Part of her motivation, I suspect, was knowing me well enough to know that if I didn't pursue this, I would never forgive myself. She graduated from Lenoir-Rhyne's DMP program last year and became the first in our family to earn a doctorate. And I couldn't let her be the only one. As you all leave here today and step into whatever comes next, I want you to remember this. Your dash is still being written. There will be moments where you feel confident and moments where you question everything. There will be successes worth celebrating and failures that will test you in ways you didn't expect. Take the chances anyway. Apply for the job, go back to school, start over if you need to. Do the thing that feels just a little bigger than what you think you're capable of. Because if there's one thing that life has taught me, it's that ready isn't something you're waiting for. It's something you become. And when that little voice in your head starts asking, who do you think you are? I want you to answer it. I'm someone who is not finished yet. Don't let fear, doubt, or even time itself hold the pen. This is your life, your story, your dash. Write something you're proud of. Class of 2026, congratulations. We did it.
Thank you to Hickory and Tanley for those thoughtful and inspirational remarks. Let's give them another round of applause. We are proud to have you both as members of the LR family. We wish you good luck in your professional and personal endeavors and look forward to you continuing ties to our university. It is now my honor and pleasure to introduce our commencement address speaker for this evening, Perry Fuel. Perry graduated from Lenoir-Rhyne University in 1985. A Gastonia native, Perry came to Lenoir-Rhyne to play football and study business administration. He went on to build a distinguished career in football, spending 10 years coaching at the college level before beginning a 22-year career in the NFL. He served as a defensive coach for the New York Giants, helping lead the team to a Super Bowl victory in the 2012 season, and held interim head coaching roles with both the Buffalo Bills and the Carolina Panthers. Today, Perry serves as Senior Vice President of Officiating Administration and Communication for the NFL. Please give a big bear welcome to Perry Fuel.
Boy, it's good to be back home. Thank you, President McGee, members of the faculty, Board of Trustees, families, friends, and most importantly, the graduates who are already pretending that you're not thinking about where you're going to eat after this ceremony. Today, a wide range of academic honors will be awarded. Magna cum laude, summa cum laude. These are impressive achievements that reflect years of discipline and excellence. But I introduce myself today as something a little different. A proud, thank you, Lord, graduate of Lenoir-Rhyne University. Because while I might not be standing here because of Latin honors, I'm standing here because of mentors who believed in me, teammates who supported me, and a university that prepared me for opportunity when it appeared. It's my firm belief that Lenoir-Rhyne University offers its students a high-quality education that prepares them not just to get a job, but to build a career. During my college days in the early 1980s, Richard Thompson, Dean of Admissions, at that time shared this with me. A successful career is built by banking small wins, not giant leaps, not overnight success, just small wins stacked together over time. So my game plan became simple. Capture every opportunity, no matter how small, and use it to move forward. As an undergraduate business major, I interned at a local bank. I started as a teller, but my goal was to be selected for the branch management training program. My coworkers gave me the nickname Statue because I stood straight and focused on my teller window every single day. I wanted to absorb as much knowledge and on-the-job training as I possibly could. Along with my part-time work in banking, the LR football program afforded me another incredible opportunity. After my playing days ended, I became a student assistant coach. Now, critiquing and coaching your former teammates can get uncomfortable fast. Why? They knew all my flaws, my past mistakes, my bad habits, and now suddenly I was giving them scouting reports, tips and reminders, and the keys to victory. But in true LR brotherhood, they supported me, they trusted me, and they gave me something we all want: belief in myself. The combination of experiences, banking and coaching college football, ignited a fire in me that continues to burn 40 years later. Lenoir-Rhyne provided me with the opportunity to gain practical skills and real-world knowledge, both in corporate America and sports administration. These lessons eventually led me to where I am serving today as Senior Vice President of Officiating for the National Football League. Along the way, I learned a simple formula that I applied every single day. Belief plus action equals success. Belief without action, that's just a wish. Action without belief, that usually doesn't last very long. Let me connect that formula to one of the most memorable moments of my career, Super Bowl 46. During the 2011 season, I was the defensive coordinator for the New York Football Giants. We were battling to win the NFC East and needed a victory over the Dallas Cowboys in the final regular season game to clinch the division. We were a battered and bruised team with many starters returning from in-season injuries. In a chapel service, we discussed what it truly means to be all in, which became our rallying cry. Imagine this. If you're playing poker and you push all your chips into the middle of the table, what does that mean? It means that you've decided that you're ready to win, and you finish doing things halfway. Simply stated, being all in is about controlling the things that you can control. This lesson was taught to me years earlier by Henry Van Sant, my head football coach at Lenoir-Rhyne. Coach Van Sant explained this to us using a 1950 song, 60 Minute Man. His message to the team was it takes 60 minutes of fight to win a football game. Back to Super Bowl 46 journey. So we pushed all of our chips into the middle of the table. We beat the Dallas Cowboys and finished the regular season 9-7. Won the NFC East title. Earned the number 4 seed in the playoffs. Beat Atlanta. Took down top-seeded Green Bay, whose record was 15-1. Next, we beat the San Francisco 49ers to win the NFC Championship. We earned the right to travel to Indianapolis, and we won Super Bowl 46 against the New England Patriots. Now let's bring this back home to Lenoir-Rhyne. This university has already prepared you for more than you realize. That walk across campus on a cold January morning, when skipping class would have been easier, prepared you for the tough commutes and the challenging days that life will throw your way. The study groups you joined to bring clarity to class assignments prepared you to collaborate, communicate, and solve problems in your future work environment. And yes, the extracurricular activities, friendships, and the relationships that made your heart flutter. Those experiences taught you about balance, commitment, and maybe what not to repeat later in life. So now I ask you this, will you bring that same pride to your professional life that you brought to your student life? When life feels unfair, and it will you handle it, and will you handle conflict with poise? Will you continue to bank small wins? And when you be willing, when the moment comes, to push the chips in the middle of the table and go all in. Lean on your LR family. Stay connected. This community doesn't end today, it travels with you. Graduates, you are equipped not just to pass the test, but to lead, serve, and make a difference. Remember this, belief plus action, small wins, all in. Congratulations, Lenoir-Rhyne class of 2026.
Thank you, Perry. Hi, everyone. My name is Jennifer Burris, and I am the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs and have the amazing privilege and honor to lead this incredible faculty. And President McGee, it is now my privilege to begin the process of conferring the graduate and undergraduate degrees earned by these incredible graduates. We will confer hood and award diplomas to our graduate students first, and then move to recognize our undergraduate students. Assisting in the hooding and diploma presentation this evening will be Sharon Hush, University Registrar, and Mickey Pacor, Chair of our Board of Trustees. William West Davis, Assistant Professor of Theater, and Cade Hamilton, Teaching Professor of Communication, will read the names of each graduate. And our graduate faculty members will hood the students. We encourage our family and friends of the graduates to stand at their seats when their students' names are called. A professional photographer will be taking photos, and the university will also present each graduate with a short video of them receiving their degree. We ask that you do not come on the field during the ceremony. We will now begin the process of the conferral of degrees for those of you who will receive your graduate degrees. I will present you by your degree and ask that you please stand when your degree is called and remain standing. Will the candidates for Doctor of Nursing Practice please stand? Will the candidates for the Master of Divinity please stand? Will the candidates for the Master of Business Administration please stand? Will the candidates for the Master of Public Health please stand? Will the candidates for the Master of Arts please stand? Will the candidates for the Master of Science please stand? Will all candidates for master's degrees please stand? On behalf of the faculty of Lenoir-Rhyne University, I am pleased to present these candidates for the conferral of graduate degrees, which they have been recommended, certifying that each has completed or will complete all requirements for these degrees as presented. The way we're going to do this now is that the doctoral students will move to the hooding area as directed by Dr. Michael McGee, Interim Dean of the College of Health Science, and the master's students can be seated for now.
Upon the recommendation of the Provost and the faculty of Lenoir-Rhyne University, and by the authority vested in me as the President of the University, I confer upon each of you the doctoral and master's degree for which you are entitled, together with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities attached hereto. Congratulations. We will now begin with the hooding and awarding of the graduate degrees.
Ariel D. Thompson. Courtney Willover. Corey Renee Christian. Ivy Huffman Mooney. Mia R. Smitherman. Alyssa Hinson. Melissa Bonilla. Nicole M. Simmerly. Ashley Cloninger. Evan Edward Andrews. Paul Jacob LeBaron. Madison Grace Tuttle. Carly Ann Scholl. Megan Panzer. Chloe A. Connor. Brianna C. Abernathy. Caroline Hill. Sydney Morgan Birch. You're good. Kaylee Shue Bozarth. Jacob Alexander Havraniak. Kaylin Grace Sorosky. Carolina Allen McBrayer. Alexis Latrice Pitt. Virginia Susan McKnight. Taylor Nicole Poland. Bramley Rebecca Carter. McKenna Ann Simon. Alma Yaritza Lopez Martinez. Hannah Grace Baker. Olivia Qualters. Lillian Grace Cook. Molly Alexandria Gray. Allison K. Muller. Gabriella Minucci. Brielle Jude Benevento. Cameron Daub. Bailey Jude Benevento. Peyton Laurel Pittman. Caitlin Lee Huss. Allison Christine Coker. Carson Kenyon Howard. Kayla McCullough. Mira Paige LaRue. Natalie Suzanne Spencer. Maya Renee Sampson. Carmine Anthony Papady III. Emmy Paige Modlin. Whitney Charisse Behringer. Asia Katrina Smith. Kelsey Renee Marshall. Kimberly McLeod Owens. Kendra Hinton. April May Susan Wilson. Sarah Hobbs. Lauren Goodson Neely. Fatima Davis. Tanisha Michelle McDuffie. Angelina Lauren Midas. Macy Hua Ray Landis. Bethany Retana Jantes. Zoe Carol Rumley. Callie Janae Brown. Lindsay Caroline Warren. Felicia Marie Pomainville. Brooklyn Nicole Heavner. Lindsay Hahn Wildman. Ivy Rose Posadas. Sangeeta Mishra. Jennifer Rebecca Shepard. Jalen Jamar Miller. Fanny Corbeau. Trinity Grace Price. Kyle Houston Murphy. William Riley Kirby. Daniel Retland Cotton. Kevin Joan Alonzo Echegray. Rachel A. Perkins. Alec Clifton Huffman. Winston Marvin Gasson. Nigel Isaiah Mans. Zakir Hussein. Jonathan Seth Houtsma. Sydney Grace Strauss. Zainab Bindahau. Ryan Baker. Dallas Parker Rinzi. David Chinzaladze. I guess that's what we have next. Guillermo Garcia Gonzalez. Eric Benjamin Garrett. Buck Donovan Barrett. Rashad Malik Yelding. Asia Janelle McNeil. Nolan Anderson Metcalf. Rihanna Casey Rice. Diego Armando San Juan. You got this. Noah Christopher Martin. Melina Elizabeth Howell. Stephanie Marie Roberts. Dawson Elizabeth Clifford. Brian Patrick Coleman. William David Van Hornbeek. Joseph Kasperzak Mozingo. Kaylee Travis Dyson. Holly Smith Woodruff. Carson Blake Keaton. Lakin Renee Vernon. Kristen Lynn Thomas. Riley Nicholas Gendron. Makiba Jones. Hannah Marie Carpenter. Crystal Michelle Kuhar. Denisha Battle. Ashley Danielle Cunningham. Paula Vanessa Cuervo Ardilla. Rebecca Anderson Barrett. Sydney Taylor Probst. Allison K. Turnmeyer. Natalie L. Prince. Sarah N. Hyatt Hopkins. Sarai Ann Hayes. Carla Rob Robinson. Ashley Nicole Hinson. Jessica Shook. Anna Lee Ollis. Mackenzie Lynn Leary. Catherine Grace Minton. Normandy Smith Shink. Zanaya Parks. Yes. Madison Ruth Walker. Karen Liliana Bailey. Tierra Lytle. Javian Leanthony Gibson Holmes. Savannah Ray Nippa. Royce Turner. Evelyn Fulmore. Zachary E. Lindler. Claire Grace Louise Watson. Congratulations. Caroline Rebecca Wilson.
We We will now begin the process of conferral of undergraduate degrees. I will present you by your degree and ask that you please stand when your degree is called and remain standing. Will the candidates for Bachelor of Arts degrees please stand? Will the candidates for Bachelors of Music please stand? Will the candidates for Bachelor of Science please stand? Will all candidates for undergraduate degrees please stand? President McGee, on behalf of the faculty of Lenoir-Rhyne University, I am pleased to present these candidates for the conferral of undergraduate degrees, which they have been recommended, certifying that each has completed or will complete all requirements for these degrees as presented. The graduates should now come forward as directed by Dr. Jenny Wyatt, Assistant Provost. Graduates, as you approach the stage, give your card to the readers and continue to walk forward to receive your diploma covers. You can all sit now except the first row. Thank you.
Upon the recommendation of the Provost and the faculty of Lenoir-Rhyne, and by the authority vested in me as President of the University, I confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree for which you are entitled, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities attached hereto. Congratulations, and now we will continue with the awarding of the undergraduate degrees.
Connor Harrison Lale. Homer Drexel Trace Short III. Elijah Chukong Yang. Lindsay Ann Evans. Ingrid Kurtz. Jana Ariana Day. Jenna Diane Abernathy. Emma Jill Myers. Isla Jane Dobert. Lauren Renee Newman. Taya Jane Sabin. Sophia Yulande. Hajer Sela Salim. Mariana Perino. Naomi Mirella Manea. Maddox DiMaggio Aprile. Joshua Kenneth Collins. Alexander Saunders. Cade Andrew Setzer. Jared Michael Semke. Claudia Tiran Romagosa. Marta Escudero Cano. Keanu Dugan. Ethan Caschetta. Zabiula Goreshi. Alicia Mariah Mater Mungro. Malik Christian Hardy. Michael Lacerda Rial Karam. Levi Thomas McRae. Juan Manuel Galindo Metza. Kiriel Tishawn Maddox. Dorian Shamarian Eskridge. Gabriel Nicholas Tarpley. Grayson Clara Ann Lee. Lillian Kate Cummins. Roxy Jane Love. Hamilton Stewart Neal. Kayla Bonesteel. Lindsay Jane Corwin. Anna Carey Alexander. Mallory Evett. Grace Noel Chatham. Aiden Patrick Heilman. Connor Michael Lacheski. Davis Carter Hall. Shakiba Haidari. Mina Nikyar. Natalie Jean Mosher. Macy K. Bridges. Benjamin T. Levinson. Quadri James Zion. Lydia Evan Boone Crowley.
You want to order for
Malachi Lee Carter. Khalid Jabari Hornsby. Courtney Aviera Hamby. Joshua Allen Baumgardner. Noah Mathurin Heisey. Dustin Finney. Aaron Brady Holler. Salvatore Triola. Victoria Deandra Sherb. Colin James Clinch. Kendall Reese Keaton. Stephanie Lee Brown. Michael Lohman. Logan R. Hendrick. Akili Roscoe Evans. Alexander Jordan Coates. Rodolfo Hernandez Rufino. Brent Matthew Clack. Loudon Daniel Harger. Sierra Marie Newman. Allison Day. Sydney Aiden Self. Alexander Wayne Barr. Taylon Mackenzie Adams. Jalen Marston. Madison Page Humphrey. Raven Taylor Harrison. Reagan Larissa Gore. Jennifer M. Garden. Kathy J. Dula. Tiffany Hedrick. Maria Carmona Oregon. Kendall A. Dietz. Samuel Alexander Metzger. Keegan Taylor McCorkle. Nicole Marie Auger. Kaylee Jordan Cleaver. Adair Wren Rodemaker. JC Marissa Hoover. Ansley Rylan Jones. Lorena Rojas. Ty Thomas Watts. Mallory Hope Watts. Aaliyah Tristan Reed. Emily Faith McDonald. Braden Caney Fox. Connor James Swain. Jerome Donovan Gaynor, Jr. Molly Rose McGrath. Adair J. Dupree. Stephen Pham. Jonas Moose Pedersen. Christopher Paul Glebus. Cooper James William Sledge. Kara Ellen Bryant. Hadley Mariah Prince. Madeline Nicole Shepard. Blessin Nasir Kimball. Julian L. Dozer, Jr. Keyshawn Miller. Isaiah Reyes. Dallas Alexandra Siegel. Catherine Lyons Martindale. Weston Alexander Setzer. Andrew Riley Baumgartner. Connor Joseph Linkfield. Kendrick Larson Schultz. Brick Elijah Bowen. Jongmi Jiang. Lygia Thomas. Taylor Susanna Osborne. Olivia Rose Bento. Castle Carrington Richardson. Katrina Lynn Lale. Haley Shay Kinman. Brianna Nicole Ledford. Kaylee Marie Gilmore. Nia Stitt. Hallie Elizabeth Rainwater. Camden N. Dalton. Anna Parks Brannock.
Thank you.
Anna Marie Russell. Mary Elizabeth Lucille Carter. Grace Ann Monday. Lindy Caitlin Cockrell. Maggie Elizabeth Hudson. Alexis Marie Hawkins. Kimberlyn Danae Hazen. Vivian Cecilia Hernandez. Bailey Nicole Goebel. Grace Kopka McCraney. Michaela Robinson Tony. Annalie Catherine Smith. Rachel G. Anderson. Taylor Renee Rose. Michaela Ann Miko. Faith Elizabeth Kerrigan. Camden Grace Gerlin. Kaylin Brown. Alicia Camille Gilliam. Trayvon Lamar Cooper. Christopher Wainert. Mark Rubens Joseph. Miles. Miles Cotton. Ezekiel Bustamante Farreras. Ryan Christopher Langoff. Kira Marie Olson. Sally Elizabeth Friesen. Mackenzie Kate Walsh. Catherine Delaney Williams. Ania Deshelle Otts. Kelsey Ashlyn Powell. Bailey Nicole Bryant. Ella Ray Abernathy. Chloe Evelyn Crate. Abigail Elizabeth Henderson. Ella Grace Presnell. Anna Gardner Gagnon. Gracie Madison Estes. Ava Kathleen Chandler. Michelle Nicole Hendricks. Zoe Anderson Dale. Tanley Mackenzie Carlton. Abigail Nicole Baxter. Taylor Peyton Travis. Gracie K. Day. Emily Noel Stoller. Eliska Rihova. Bastian Lutman. Taylor Denise Ramsey. Ariana Lisette Vieleman. Melody Kate Haskins. Savannah Grace Mooney. Caitlin Marie Leonard. Trinity Ann Tremmel. Noah Samuel Horton. Paris Javon Smith, Jr. Songa Lawrence Yates III. Dominique Rashard Marshall. Corey James Heath. Christian Wyatt Santana. Samuel Willis Clark. Christopher J. Forzi. Renato Heron. Carson David Cochran. Devin Marie Poteet. Emily Ann Allen. Hannah Alexis Jones. Leah Lamira Heintzman. Olivia R. Overholt. Sabrina Fleeg. Mahadia Yusufi. Martin Espinoza Almazan. Ricky Alexander Alicia Zagada. Kayla Denise Blackwell. Jada Lee Fevers. Evelyn Isabel Paulino. Xavion Lamont Turner Knox. Jaquez Trevion Frederick.
I just fucked that shit up.
Leighton Edward Allen. Russell Thomas Ange. Brandon Cole Billings. Jana Ariana Teal. Cody Alexander Ray. Edgar Silva. Logan Tyler Lacey. Christopher Braden Pearson. Brad Michael Maslowski. Mason Garland Akis. Preston Drebus. Andrew Joseph Stillinger. Vadim Rodzinski. Rossi Dean Wachacha. Kevin Scott Miller. Anthony Lamont Real. Allison Ramirez Aguilar. Tyler Burriston. Ronald Donnell Hodnett Jr. Francisco Tita. Arnal Oye. Gabriel Isaac Lescano. Carola Busquets Luengo. Michaela Marr. Mark Jackson Caldwell. McCoy Brewer Strawn. Emma E. Dietz. Evan N. Hooper. Jace Miller Buseco. Colin Slade Aleph. Hunter T. Vowell. Rodrigo Lugo Campos. Jake Moore. Mohammed Didar Zazai. Fuang Yen Pham. Jaleel Levon Thomas. Michael Thomas Gagnon. Chastity Marie Stillwell. Tatum Robert O'Brien. Ashlyn Elizabeth Roney. Caitlin Elizabeth Race. Ariana Michaela Dancy. Ella Marie Penny. Andrea Michelle Parks. Kimberly Alondra Trejo Chavez. Iceland Jacqueline Hernandez. Kerrigan Nevaeh Bailey. Taylor Dawn Morgan. Tomika Banks. Elena Marie Warren. Victoria L. Atkinson. Lachey Capri Monroe. Brinkley Dawn Robinson. Abigail Scott Broadbent. Citlali Martinez Guerrero. Haley Grace Benton. Rochelle Abigail Martinez Reyes. Javia Elise Barber. Michaela Ann Starnes. Serenity Angel Monet Myers. Jania Latrice Mackey.
I'm really hoping I don't fall.
Jonathan Lakeman. Kelly Alejandra Estevez. Enrica Faveron. Claudia Isabel Orsini. Lacey Jordan Branch. Avery Rhine Webb. Stuart Michael Simmons. Dion Sima Inogene. Danae Mora. Danny Jada Ansari. Isabella Faith Daniels. Aiden Bell. Michael Ollis. Raj Sekhar Donepudi.
Now I have a challenge for all of you. I would like you to begin cheering in honor of the class of 2026, and I don't want you to stop until that last person has taken their photograph and is back to their seat. Let's hear it for the class of 2026! Okay, graduates, one more time, congratulations. Today you leave this ceremony as graduates of Lenoir-Rhyne University, but you leave with your light brightened, with your ever-ready impact and the power and the purpose of a Lenoir-Rhyne education. May you go forward with courage, with purpose and joy. May you use your gifts in service to others, and may the light that you have strengthened here at Lenoir-Rhyne continue to shine ever brighter in all the places your life and work will take you. And now, it is time to celebrate. I would like to ask all the graduates to please stand. And undergraduates, you may now move the tassel of your cap from right to left. And with that, you are now officially graduates of Lenoir-Rhyne University. Again, congratulations.
Now, friends, as we conclude this celebration, I have a few logistical announcements for us. First, following the singing of the alma mater, the stage party faculty and graduates will recess out of the stadium into Schufert Arena. Family and friends, you can meet your graduate in the arena, but please do not come out on the field. Remain in your seats until the full assembly has recessed. We won't allow anyone onto the field until the entire assembly has recessed out of the stadium. And we appreciate your cooperation with our staff and look forward to celebrating with you in Schufert Arena. And now, receive these words. As you leave this place of study in this community, carry with you the courage to question, the discipline to grow, the compassion to serve a world that deeply needs both your talent and your care. And remember that you do not walk alone. You go forward shaped by those who taught you, challenged you, and believed in you. And now it is your turn to become that presence for others. So may your lives be marked not only by what you achieve, but by the good that you leave in your wake. Amen. And I invite everyone to stand for the singing of Lenoir-Rhyne's alma mater.